Welcome, welcome everybody to some Noita. Assuming the ads have stopped running. It's to be. Okay, good, everything seems to be working. And just check one last thing. Okay. There we are. Yeah, just technology being itself. And welcome in, Finnegan Finkel. Yeah, 3 minutes of ads, that's kind of like the minimum. It prevents pre-rolls. Or at least that's just what I've been running with. It's only about 3 minutes every hour, and it's not too bad. I try to play around it. This is also my first attempt dual streaming to YouTube. There's a smell of gas in the air. So I have no idea how well that's going to work, because I can only keep attention on one thing at a time, and I only have 2 monitors. So we'll just see how that plays out. I got it working once, for about, I don't know, 16 seconds. I'd say it's pretty good. Now it's a good indicator. Weird fungus. Let's say a lot of berserkium. Like, I'm carrying swamp potion, okay. Yeah, if you head over to the YouTube channel, you may be able to watch the stream there if you like. Or alternatively, if you're on YouTube, you can come over here and watch it on Twitch. Doesn't matter either way. It's your decision. That wasn't my explosion. I also invested in a pop filter. So if I sound a bit different, then that's probably why. And if I sound the same, then... well, no changes really. See, can I through this? Not really. But yeah, I'm dual streaming to YouTube, so there's at least something over there. I'm not very good at uploading the Twitch VODs over there, so might as well just make it a step easier. Okay, so far not nothing particularly exciting so far. Did get a lot of the anger juice. Everything is liable to be caught on fire at a moment's notice. Ambrosia, sure. It's got a pouch of weird fungus. I'm not quite sure if I want to eat all that. Probably not. It's more of a liability. And yes, eating the weird fungus does indeed do something. I mean, why wouldn't it? Away, back away, back away. Grab another bomb wand. Walk through the fire. Now, if you coat yourself in enough water, you can walk through any fire for a very brief period of time. I think it's called the Leidenfrost effect. Something along those lines, where you dip your hand in some water, then you can very quickly dip it into, like, molten metal. Remember the Mythbusters doing that? Yeah, there's a reason they had to put Don't Try This at Home on their show for... yeah. Oop, that's a lot of guys. Bringer of acid be gone. It's kind of weird having this pop filter in my face. I actually don't mind it. Makes me feel a bit more professional. Well, as professional as they can get. Back away, back away, back away. Yeah, just lose that gold. No shame in knowing when to run away. Yeah, it's good to take things nice and slow. Don't really need ambrosia for anything. Noita's not a very fast-paced game. Or at least one that I prefer not to play quickly. There may be some benefits to going quickly. I know at the Holy Mountain, if you complete the area in a certain amount of time. Can't speak. Normal stuff. If you complete the area in a certain amount of time, you get a bonus chest. Similar thing also happens if you manage to get through the area pacifist. I did that once. And from that bonus chest it was trapped. Spat a bomb at me. I am no longer a pacifist. Through here. Boop. Bad idea. Good idea. Bad idea. Hop, hop, hop. My brain just told me to press tab to open the map. There is no map in this game. I mean, there doesn't really need to be one. It's not that difficult to navigate in destroying the path to... Yeah, get your thoughts in order first. Destroying the terrain is always a viable option. Okay, that was kind of a bust. And we got the soap. Let's see, spark bolt, nothing. I can try to use that as like a panic button escape. Well, I guess it's something. Not amazing, but you work with what you got. Healthy exploration, attract gold, extra knockback. I think that's a reroll. Fire immunity. It's really hard to say no to that. Like, really hard. Hey, free heart. I mean, the enemies in general don't do too much damage. They do have a way of slowly grinding you down. I say that as I lose a little less than half of my health to two guys. But I've been wrong before, and I'll be wrong again. You cannot stop me. Firefly colony. Maybe. Maybe no. Just one of them. Doop. 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 Yes, you gotta make the little noises. That might open up to something. Again, might. Come on. Let's park. Park. Or don't. Probably overkill. Think of all the magic I have. I could conjure just a small little flame. No, apparently we never invented Zippo lighters. No, come on. Back up. I am surrounded. Well, the first run either goes really well or really poorly. And again, that's kind of every Noita run. It either goes really well and you screw it up, or you just never got the chance to begin with. Truth of the matter is, the game was rigged from the start. We got a heart out of it. Not a lot of money. Or much of anything. Yeah, so looks like things are holding up. Let me do a quick check. Okay, that's fine. Still new. I'm new to YouTube streaming, and I don't know how well any of this works. Dot. There we go. Just get that pulled up on the side. I love technology. It's magic and it hates me. Perfectly in line. Now I can't afford a reroll. I guess this one. I mean, having a way 2 heal is nice. I don't know. I was given 3 pretty mediocre options. Not really liking the look of any of these either. Oh boy, this will be the run where nothing goes right. But I somehow beat the game. Or at least get the normal ending. clue. That is a sniper. It's also a propane tank. Neither of which are beneficial to my continued well-being. Let's see if I can get into there. Shouldn't be that difficult. No. Small teleport bolts. And there would be an arc of poison between them, so I can teleport and poison myself. I mean, I'm sure somebody out there could think of some sort of synergy. But I got nothing. Copper. I hardly know her. Another bomb wand. Damn it, Simo. That's the enemy's name. Oh shit. Not dead. I got stuck in the ice, but I was not dead. I don't really care about the fireball part, but being able to tunnel is nice. Oh yeah. I forgot I grabbed that. Not the most exciting perk, or even the most useful, but I don't know, maybe like a C tier. There are worse options. There are always worse options. Oop. Okay, and that looks like acid. Maybe I should try to break it open. The glass, dense steel. Yeah, that's all acid. Oh, somebody broke it open for me. How nice. I'll consider it. Come on. The man bleeds diamond dust. The diamonds are worth nothing in this world. How strange. Oh, we only want gold. We only want the yellow rocks. The shiny yellow rocks. Not yellow like sulfur. What am I be stuck on? Oh, it's a pillar of glue. Because of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Ooh, candles. Just gonna eat those real fast. It serves no purpose, but hey, it's an option. No, I can't tunnel through dense rock. At least not with my current setup. Boop, boop, boop. Nope, nope, nope. Up, down. Dodged grenades. Because I swear these guys have 100% accuracy. I mean, that wasn't a good showcase, but I do have it. You cannot convince me otherwise. Also, actually, now that I think about it, I could clamber back up to the starting area. Try to go through everything again. Oh, he's got chain bolt. Hey, I think that hit him? Oh, I saw a number pop up. That might have been him hitting the box. That was another hit. There we are. Very nice. Yeah, chain bolt. Personal favorite spell. Because I don't have to aim. Oink, oink, shit. Chili egg's not gonna help. What did you summon? Oh, one of the little purple guys. Hey, look, we're playing Terraria. Oh, that just means the other effect wore out. There is something to be concerned with. I'm not going to use this as a melee weapon. That would be a disastrous idea. Expertly done. Except for that last little bit, but we can ignore that. That's the ceiling. Glad I could find it. There. No, you don't stream for a week and you forget how to speak. It's very typical. Yes, I do have a stream schedule posted, but it's only a suggestion, not a rule. Back up. Back up. Boop. Do, 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 do. Get stuck on a random bit of ice. It's not particularly nice. But it's better than a head full of lice. You know, one of my dumb stream ideas I did entertain once is only being able to speak in rhyming couplets. I then realized what that would entail. And ultimately vetoed it. It's kind of the problem with, like, doing some sort of gimmick stream. You get maybe like 30 minutes worth of content, and the joke becomes pretty old. But I am not that bold. Swarming. No. We can tunnel under. You gone pest. Whoa, chain bolt be upon thee. Ow. Gold. Stand right next to an explosive barrel. Why? Because I can. They're only explosive if they have a fuse. Okay, come on. Come on. Free heart. More max HP. Just a bit to regain some health. Alright, health has been regained. I can get out. Egg monster. I think they're actually supposed to be like stone elementals. I can't remember what their name translates to. Or what they're a reference to. There's a... no, not a sniper, just a gun guy. Gun guy with a jetpack. And grenade man. Again, moving slow, being thorough. know what treasures lie within. If any. This game has only proven to me that Finnish people are weird and sadistic. Some of the other games out there have not proven otherwise. That was an odd noise I made. I mean, you gotta make those little noises. It's like part of being a wizard. Come on, I'm stuck in the glue. I do not wish to be glued anymore. I wish to turn people into glue. And I am out of horses. We're starting to think we're not going to find much of anything in this area. But they do have a lot of money. A lot of money, a lot of that sponduli. All that other synonyms for dosh. A hand statue. Could kick it if I wanted to. Okay, now I'm kind of going in circles. And well, I missed something down here. What be you? It's only 2 slots. And that is a plasma cutter. Okay, this should be safe to use. Just point it directly in front of you. Words you don't want to hear, it should be safe. And Cursed Sphere. No thanks, I've already been hit with one of those and the debuff has yet to wear off. Okay, maybe one experimenter isn't all that bad. It has allowed me to stay in this area for far longer and I'm out of water. Yeah, far longer than I normally would. It's not completely full yet. Be sure to electrify everything real fast. Ah, take that, fish. Alright, what do I got to work with? What the hell is that? Chaotic path. Seems accurate. That just increases projectile speed. Projectile always do critical hits on bloody enemies. Welcome in, Joyous. Howdy chat, how's Finland simulator treating y'all today? It's being very stingy right now. But otherwise not too cruel. Orbiting arc, fly downwards. Increase cast slay minus recharge time. That's too slow. Let's see. So low cast delay. I could slap them all on this guy. Don't need blood mist. Can't exactly pull off a 1-2 combo. Yeah, that'll work. Get rid of that. Get rid of these. Goodbye. And I'm out of money. Right. Up. Toss that. Don't really get much use out of the teleportation. I know some people swear by it. I just ain't one of them. Reasonable plasma beam. Visibility when I'm unstained. And let's just take the possibly useful damage upgrade. Turning to the next area. This one might come in handy. Teleport's nice because you can come back to the Holy Mountain and edit your wands mid-level. I never thought to do that. I just assumed the effect was gone the moment you left. There we are. And that guy has a wand. But I do not know what he just did. Oh, that is explosive electrified dynamite. It's a weird combo. Yeah, there's a trigger area that collapses the Holy Mountain that you can bypass if you teleport past it. Huh. Learn something new every day. I mean, I was just thinking of it as a mobility tool. Unless you're crossing a long path, would be a bit redundant. I'll have to remember that. Okay, that propane canister is active. Gonna explode any second now. There it goes. If you take spoiler backseating, I can show you next time. I think I'll try to figure it out myself, but thank you for the advice. Okay, fine, slap me while you slide down. Still have to see people figure this game out on their own. My question is how people even figured some of these things out. I don't have a whole lot of secrets and stuff unlocked. Just looking at like a guide and seeing the absolute magnitude of steps needed. Or like how specific the process can be. Some stuff is absolute bullshit. Makes me wonder what the devs were thinking. I actually wonder how many people play this game and don't realize you can tunnel outside of the area. And how all the maps are interconnected. And it's really just one big Metroidvania-esque game. That's not quite right. Back up. There we are. I recall correctly, devs wanted it to be a game where the community shares information together and the puzzles were supposed to be cooperative. I guess that makes sense. Although every time I've seen some sort of developer tries to make the puzzles in-game community centered or require community cooperation, it just means somebody data mined all the info. You're an odd little specimen. Ooh, acid potion. That's not what I meant. On to kick. Yep, that broke. They did a pretty good job with Noita because 2 puzzles remained unsolved despite community members taking the entire game apart. You mean there's still 2 puzzles in this game that nobody's solved, and... How long has this game been out? I know it was in early access for a while, but how long has it been out? There's a very thin wall in the way. Because if you've taken apart the entire game multiple times, 6 years, you think? Not sure if that's early access or not. So, like, 6 years, minimum. The whole community tearing the entire game apart, and there's still 2 puzzles that nobody solved. You know, maybe those puzzles don't actually have a solution. Ooh. Blood to power. Oh, that's gonna backfire. But maybe the puzzle is not meant to have a solution. It's supposed to be like an unsolvable math problem. Or as kind of like a funny joke. Come on. Get... Nope. Back. Oh, it's a pretty clear puzzle message that's been encrypted. Nobody's figured out the encryption. Resistance. Could also be a joke. To be honest, I think someone analyzed the background noise and made a QR code that led to a Rickroll. You know, that does sound like something these developers would do. I would not be too surprised if one of the puzzles is just a massive red herring. Recharge my flight. Going on up. Summon Rock Spirit. I'll leave that there for now. Oh, that's actually pretty powerful, all things considered. And thank you, Fire Immunity. One of the best perks in the game. Why am I still carrying you? Oh dear God. just magic guard. Wasn't anything too dangerous. Not like an enemy can find a wand with a nuke spell and fire it at you point blank. I don't think that's happened to me yet. I have gotten killed by point-blank shotgun spells, though. Kind of like a rite of passage. What's this? Oh, auto aim. Oh dear God. Don't get crushed by the ice. All Noita players hear the ratcheting of shotguns in their nightmares. Now, not even the shotguns. The shotgun spell that was like supercharged on a wand. Some guy picked it up, jumped in front of me, and splatter. And ads will be starting in about 30 seconds. I'll try not to die during the 3 minutes. Alternatively, you could flip over to the YouTube channel and, I don't know, maybe you can keep watching ad-free. I don't know. I'm still new to this whole dual streaming thing. Don't tell anyone, but you've never seen an ad on Twitch. You don't know why? Well, I'm not real great with technology, so I can't help you there. But yeah, don't tell anybody. Gotta be a secret. Okay, out of healing with them. Alright, crystal with trigger. Earthquake shot. I'll get an ad, I'll let you know. And there's no reason to. I'm gonna get like 2 pennies per ad. Juggernaut crumble the earth it hits. Good Lord. Shooters are comboing. Or, no, they are. Just that some of them didn't get it. I think. Run away. Let's send down the side. to be you because I like Magic Guard. Here. So many shuffle wands. At this point, I've just kind of come to expect it. Bad idea. Oh, here's a shop. No, he's not coming in. Alright, we got Prickly Spore Pod. Water Trail. I'll take Quantum Split. I can access the hourglass, but I lack the required materials. I also break it and see what happens. Probably nothing good. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Hey, this one's actually working pretty well. Trying to get some use out of Wand Experimenter. An unorthodox method of healing, but a method nonetheless. And every non-shuffle wand you find is true dog water. I mean, at least with non-shufflers, you can reorganize them. But that's also assuming it has decent stats. The game is really RNG heavy when you think about it. I guess that's what makes it enjoyable. We're constantly chasing the high of the God Wand. Is that? Okay, and not Fluxium. No, it's not. It's not Fluxium. It's Flamuxium. I just now noticed that. How many hours do I have in this game? $269 hours. I've been calling this stuff the wrong name the entire time. It's not even that uncommon of a liquid. Wow. I'm a fake fan. Oh. Shit. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna move on through. Okay, first I'm gonna check the perks. Because I know the worms can anger the gods. Faster movement, extra perk, no longer drown. Would have been good at the beginning. A little bit torn. I think I'll go with faster movement. Alright, what do I got? That? Oh. A lot of stuff. And you always cast fire. I do have fire immunity. Stats are not spectacular, but it might be able to work with it. Don't need that many lightning bolts. Okay. Take 2 of those. Right down, turn towards the nearest visible enemy. What if I only have 1 of you? Know how triggers work? Could try chain bolt on 1. Oh, we just cast 2 new spells. It doesn't cast the same spell twice. Alright. Don't know what I was expecting. This is not gonna work at all. Okay, that's not a good combo. That works okay. Yeah, but the mana recharge is not fast enough to facilitate full auto. 100. Grenade. Everything else is shuffler. You... Don't like the sound of that one. A destructive projectile from the skies. No thanks, I have enough issues. Wait. Toss, toss, toss. See if I can pull this off correctly. Ah, damn it. Well, I tried. Orbiting arc is low-key underrated. I just can't think of a situation where that might be useful. That was a lot of spiders. Nice try, almost got it first try though. That was reassuring there to hear I almost got it first try. Oh, the ragdolls can be lovely. That over there. The spell is already on a trigger. Doesn't matter how it orbits. It spawns inside their head anyways. I really do wish this game came with a sandbox mode. Or some sort of wand testing area. Where you can freely build whatever you want. Let's take that one for later. Sandbox mode would be so nice to have in the base game. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't add that. Imagine the idea had to come up at some point. carefully as can be. Get down, Master President. He's got a wand. Oh, don't worry. The wand only spawns rocks. Bugs. It's not exactly a combat appropriate weapon. Plant, bugs. Close to it. Get away from it. Try to bait him in. Block. What do you mean block? God, the game is chugging a bit. I feel like how the spiders explode sometimes. At this point, I'm not sure if it's the spiders exploding or somebody I'm casting at them. Maybe they got a landmine stuck to them. Those are quite plentiful. Oh hey, I didn't get poisoned. There does come a point in this game where you're not sure what exactly is happening. And you don't know if you're causing the explosions, or the enemies are, or things are just exploding because. Real. Yeah, this is one of the few games I know of that would just straight up kill you at the beginning without warning. Or it has the potential to. Am I covered in slime? It's fine. actually wonder what the quickest death in Noita is. I saw one clip where a guy got right to the bottom of the starting staircase, and he exploded. Not sure from what. Just a fear that can always happen. It's thrilling. I also really like this track. Art. The whole soundtrack is goated, to be honest. Just sit down and listen to it in its entirety sometime. I only hear snippets here and there while playing. Run, and... That is a monstrosity. We're just gonna leave that there. Random bullshit goat wand. If I had the space for it, I'd take it for the spells. They do have a place. Just gonna crawl along at the bottom for a bit. Not really looking for anything in particular, just... Well, am I ready to head through it to the next? Now let's become an ant. And what is that? Invisibilium. Invisibilium. Oh, edge of the map. I'm just gonna go ahead and head on through. Not trying to do any sort of super secret ending. Just trying to get a normal win. Okay, that's nice to have. Oh. Don't need that anymore. Bust. Good to have a shield. Critical hits on oiled enemies. Not bad. Weakening curse explosives. No more shuffle. I would have loved that earlier. Oh, screw it. Copy 3 random spells. Cast 3 random spells among the spells in your wand. Sounds like a terrible idea. Here's some of this crap I don't need. And I'm unsure how advantageous necromancy is going to be. But we're all about experimentation in this game. And next up is the vault. I have very bad memories of the vault. Do this. The trigger's around here. Ah, shit. I have not so great memories of Vault. I got stunned once, and immediately fell into a pit of acid. I'm a little apprehensive about being here for too long. And normally I prefer to blitz through it. Tunnel. And what was that, pheromone? Dude, I think I hit a wall there. Yeah, not too sure how much help necromancy is gonna be. Seems like it would get more in the way. They don't appear to be attacking or doing any damage. Christ. Just grab that. Just occurred to me. The order of operations here might be wrong. I'm not sure Chain Bolt is inheriting the critical effects the Spark Bolt here is. guess it's better than not noticing. No, wait, not this. Never mind. There's too many things for me to focus on. My 3 brain cells are currently overloaded. Go away, glue man. It's not a better angle. Easy money. Well, I can't get through that. The rusted steel metal pipe. Oh god, he freezes. Stay out of the freeze zone. I think the spark was inheriting those effects. I want it to be on the chain bolt. Somehow that never occurred to me it would work like that. Careful, there's a lot of electricity around here. And you do not want to get stunned. Might as well be a death sentence. Nope, we're fine. Just a little explosion. We're still near the top. Right, you're coming with me. That is like a lot of black holes. Morphine. I'm gonna go ahead and pick that up so it doesn't spill everywhere. So the last thing I need is enemies randomly turning into other enemies. Gods are... Gods are very impressed with me. I got an achievement for... something. I don't quite know what I did. Use the lifetime of the spell. Flamethrower, plasma beam enhancer. Don't have any. I'm playing the black holes for the moment. Then I can stay right there. Just try not to die. Emphasis on try. gotta have fire immunity. Otherwise, hiding in the flames would not work well. Okay, I think that's everybody in this little area. Never mind, there's a zippity zapper. I think this was a mistake. Very certain this was a mistake. Okay, never mind. Just get out of here. Nothing good ever comes from this place. Ooh, brain. Okay, maybe there is one good thing in the vault. Maybe close to the bottom. Hopefully nothing lands on me. There we are. Okay, and... oh, right. Just put that over there for safekeeping. Swap those around, take that off. Put you there. I think I'll just keep a big old fancy black hole wand here. Not enough money. Alright, fine, be that way. Knockback, vampirism, more hatred. Boomerang spells. Iron stomach. Can go with boomerang spells. Try this one more time. Here. Shit. Temple of the Art. Again, not going for anything fancy, just gonna try to beat the game. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Oh, right. Boomerang spells and black hole do not mix. A brilliant plan may have backfired. Or I just have to use it in a different manner. It's also possible. try to work my way out of here. Nothing fancy. Just want to get out. That was almost a death. You know, I don't really care about the gold. It's nice, but everything's too expensive. It uses money if you can't spend it on stuff. Just get it. Okay. Last area. Can ignore all that. Oh. Oh, I just had an idea. I just had an idea. Found a good spot to use this. Now I could be a smart person and use this to kill the boss. Alternatively, I can use it as like a big tunnel drill. Next question is, can I even get up there? Maybe I shouldn't have thrown away my teleport wand. Well, it can make little black holes to create ledges. Very... Well, that certainly was a Noita run. Done in by my own hubris. Okay, note to self. Never take boomerang spells with black holes. That was a hell of a run. God damn. Done in by my own hubris. It's almost poetic. Hey, I beat my best time. Total deaths, 804. Total wins, 5. That's the Noita experience. Alright, I will be back in a second. I am gonna go make myself a cup of tea. I will run ads in the meantime. You will not miss anything. Alright, be back in a moment. Alright, I have returned. What awaits me next? So yeah, I don't think I ever had a run that good before. Polymorphine, stable crystal, and energy sphere. I'm going down, jump, jump. Hey, what do you know? It led me straight to a wand. Pretty decent one, too. Okay, maybe not that decent. Sorry, I had to sneeze. I figure you didn't want to hear that. Considering my mic audio went straight into red. Oh. Oh. I never liked unstable crystal. I have a bunch of polymorphine I can use to turn somebody into a sheep. That somebody being me. Case in point. Come on. Where off you? I'll just go ahead and dump it into a wheel. I guess it's eco-friendly. Maybe the two will mix and we get sheep oil. That's disgusting now that I think about it. Although I do remember one time then down to Florida for, you know, the whole family vacation and we saw a sign. Now normally the signs there are like boiled peanuts. But this was a sign for emu oil. To this day, I have no idea what that sign meant. Or why there was emu oil in Florida. I guess there's a market for it somewhere. Oh, it is so strange going from a really powerful run down to back to basics. Huh? Kinda feels like getting your limbs cut off. Probably not the best comparison, but it's the one that came to mind. Who done did that? A collapsed mine? Yep, sure is collapsed. If only I didn't start the goddamn crystal. Maybe I can... I can't reach it through the terrain. Can't set myself on fire. This is more accurate to how my Noita runs go. And I did not stock up on water. Blood will quench the flames. Gotta make do with what you have. Can't even cast anything on this. 76 max mana. Cast 5 spells at once. Who made this? Did they know what they were making? As if to imply all the wands in this world are handmade. Oh, Loreley's they might be. Will they spring up out of the ground? That's another probable cause. Explain a lot, actually, and oh god. Maybe a very short run. Up. Hee. Keep thinking I'm invincible. I haven't found any bodies of water yet. That giver of acid. Well, that one was kind of a bust anyway. Let's ignore that and move on. Oh goody, I start with an acid potion this time. This can only end well. And it's not the fun kind of acid either. This is the kind that just kills you. Well, if I... Okay, so what I'm gonna do is head all the way down to the lava lake. Then dump out the acid in there. Assuming I can get down there. Come on. Come on. There we are. I wonder how the terrain generation works. Can I stand for, like, each area having its own separate generation-y generation rule set? The item placements always seem to be kind of like an afterthought at times. I know it's probably not intended. This feels that way. Mostly because I can never get to most of them. That is a lot of fire. Alright, finally reached the edge. Grab this. Kick the bones in. Now I'll just mix together two of the most dangerous substances in the game. What could go wrong? I'd also drink the acid if I really wanted to. Because nothing should stop you from making a terrible decision. And surprisingly, it's not an insta-kill either. I mean, I think it would be. Alright, fine. Maybe we need to go more low-tech. Just throw bricks at people. That's always a solution. Don't like somebody throw a brick at them. What are they gonna do? Throw it back? Maybe. So don't miss. So you throw a brick at him and kill him, you get double their money. Be sure to loot them corpses. It's not grave robbing if they aren't buried. It's not grave robbing if they were never in a grave. Yeah, my tablet. Oh. Don't mind me just being on fire. Yeah, gold dust. Nice. It's just regular old robbery then. But if I'm taken from a dead guy and he's not buried in a grave, how is it robbery? Because robbery implies the person is alive and would actively benefit from having the item. If anything, I feel like that falls under scavenger's law. Now, the murder I committed doesn't. But looting the guy I just killed? That's scavenger's law. I am scavenging a freshly made corpse. Flawless logic. Man, I should have been an attorney. I'd have a 100% conviction rate for my clients. Oop. There we go. Keep throwing bricks. A lot of fire and no water. Right, this run may end up being another bust. Lost in coal pile. Concentrated mana. I mean, I guess. Oop. Got myself dunked in oil. I press tab to open the map. No Yeelish. There is no map in this game. It probably never will be. So I think the devs are almost done working on it. Unless they decide to randomly add an update. it's possible. I don't ever see it happening. I don't really ever see there being a Noita 2 at any point. I can still see them doing things with the engine, though. Okay, I've gone in a circle. It still would be nice to see if they made another game using the same engine. You could get something out of it. I mean, I just thought to myself, well, why don't I try it? I don't know anything about coding. Or game design. Like, the most I've got is just some RPG Maker experience. And some may argue that's not really game design. It's certainly not programming. They cut that part out for you. I still want to see what people can come up with using this whole physics engine. Every pixel simulated. It can be way more than just a simple gimmick. As Noita here proves. Fire guy, fire guy. Meat water bottle. Good, good. Yeah. Go ahead and head through. I wasn't gonna get much out of that. Especially since I didn't have any bombs left. Speaking of bombs. Bombs. Lamp oil. Rope. Bombs. Sorry, my brain parasite acted up. Now let's see. Glass? Yeah, it's glass cannon. Repelling cape. Sure, I'll take the gamble. Extra health. It's fine. Low recoil. Recoil by your spells is greatly reduced, but your spells fly slightly slower. There is recoil in this game. I guess by recoil they meant the knockback you get when firing certain spells. That would make sense. Take the nose off. There we are. I don't think I want to give the projectile a burning trail of fire. If I had fire immunity, sure. But alas, I am flammable. Such a cruel fate on this earth. Be made of a flammable substance. There's a guy holding a wand there. I do not know where he nor the wand went. Oh, there he is. I found him. Give me that. You're irresponsible. Lightning? This may be a terrible idea. Maybe a very good idea. Because the projectile releases powerful lightning as it bounces. Well, these don't bounce too often. So it is safe to use in close quarters. You know, just don't miss. Really exemplify the I'm a genius. Oh no. Forgot where I was going with that train of thought. Hello, whale. Oil. It's a delicacy in some parts. Drinking crude oil. It's more of an acquired taste, though. Lightning bolt's not as effective as I hoped. What the hell is this? Lava potion. What am I supposed to do with a lava potion? Yeah, slime potion, water, take that. Teleportation. That can help me later. I hope. Assuming I make it that far. At the rate that we're going, that may be a pretty big maybe. How many times did I say maybe that one statement? Probably too many. I need to be more certain in my statements. Well, I've gone in a circle. I don't need to be carrying that around. There is a big altar in the sky I could throw it at. For some money. That would require me going to the big altar in the sky. Can't really make a detour like that. There we are. Up. Eek. I miss my tunneling wand. Okay, I'm guessing that's not a mimic. Sure, I'll take it. Don't know what's on it, I just saw a bunch of stuff. And it may be a good idea to go ahead and head through. And on to the next area. Yeah, especially with this thing. The world is hazardous enough without my assistance. Yoink, yoink. Okay. I'm gonna take that off. Oh goody, 2 lightning bounces I can use. So that's what I really need. Turn. Oh. Get rid of that. Fire trail's not gonna help that much. These are a curse. And personal gravity field. Doesn't seem like a smart idea. First, we're gonna slowly walk over here. High mana, low capacity. Plague rats. Foaming shots. Let's see, it'd be thrown away 200 for a gamble, and I think I'll do that. I mean, Plague Rats is okay. I bet I can get something better. I was wrong. Alright, fine, I'll just take the one that doesn't affect me at all. Wow, the game is really chugging. Something must be happening down there. Take a look at these two. This one, decrease cast delay. And I guess not that many options. Well, you work with what you got. And sadly, I ain't got. What the hell happened here? Looks like everything's melting. The air feels hot. That explains why everything's kind of chugging. Everything is melting in the snow area. So this was not a good biomodifier to have here. However, it does turn to snowy waste into just waste. I'm stuck on a pixel. There we go. And I can hear the game engine screaming in agony. It's trying to process all these random water pixels melting. Got him. Does this mean the entire bottom area is going to be completely flooded? Mayhaps. There we go. And dodge. Expertly dodged. Well, not really expertly, everything's in slow motion now, so it would be pretty easy. Ah, finally, we find something. In this melting hellscape. And it sucks. Nothing to understand. No rat you shall not bite. Neither shall you. This is such a mess. And that wasn't a solution. Boy, I sure am enjoying the slideshow. And oh, Jesus Christ. We got a worm. Oh, thanks. Rock. You can summon rock. He's stuck here. Oh, no, he's not. He wasn't stuck there. He wasn't stuck there. If I just avoid the head, he is utterly harmless. Or completely harmless, not utterly harmless. And the latter doesn't make any sense. Where'd you go? Oh, don't tell me you got all the way down to the Holy Mountain. Hey, you're pushing it. Ah, you missed. Missed again. That time you didn't miss. Would you look at that? We We're into the 4th area. Thanks, worm. How do you consider drinking the blood? So I was chasing after him. Short. Good bad spot to be in. Just keep shooting. Yeah, that one wasn't gonna end well no matter what. Oh shit. Wait. Progress. Oh. Wow, I got a new spell, guys. Alright, one more. Uno mas. Just that first run. Oh. There we go. Yeah, start with the black hole wand. That's a good sign. Okay, soundtrack, no reason to be like that. We know you're all ambient and spooky. Hell no. Explosion, yes. Plus explosions. Yeah, it's hardly surprising when the enemies wield dynamite. Was exploding? Yes. Nothing specific, just yes. Come on, jump in the water. No, you want to. Pay attention. Pay attention as the guy shoves dynamite right up your ass. Not a pleasant fate. Next reminds me of an assassination attempt. I don't remember who it was against, but the assassin had the bright idea to turn himself into a suicide bomber. Now, the way he did this is he took a bunch of explosives, stuffed them right up his ass, got close to his target, and then detonated the explosives. The problem is, his body absorbed most, if not all, of the blast. So his target was pretty much unharmed. But very surprised. And there's a fun thing for you to look up later. I swear I did not make that up. That actually happened. I give you more specifics if I could. But I only remember events, not names. Chaotic polymorphine, no thank you. Things are chaotic enough, and it doesn't need the help of drugs. That right there, worm pheromone. Don't want to attract worms. Wink. Yee. Dot. Okay, I got lava lake. Yay. Could use rain cloud and create a bridge over it. But it doesn't lead to anything beneficial. I'd probably be better off using rain cloud as like emergency fire. Fire be gone. Fire extinguishing. That's the proper terminology. Not fire be gone. And that'll probably make for a good brand of fire extinguishers. However, I'm guessing one doesn't simply waltz into that market. It's gonna be like safety and regulation and all that stuff. The reason we have OSHA and the FDA. If you truly want to know why we have the FDA, go read Upton Sinclair's The Jungle. I think you can figure it out from there. Guy wanted to tear at America's heartstrings? No, he hit him in the stomach. Yeah, at least some good came out of that book. It's more than I can say for most works of literature. The edge of the map. We're at the edge, we go up. We're at the edge, we do not edge. No. Oh, eating frogs does get you high. I thought it did. Though if I'm gonna do the fungal shift, I'm gonna need a lot of frogs. And there simply isn't that many around, but there is weird fungus. You know, let's just do something dumb. See if I can fungal shift. Get this all nice and set up. You get just some water in this. Just a little bit. Let's see if we can turn all the water in this map in the world into something else. Is this a good idea? No, absolutely not. Is this a funny idea? Yes. Okay, water plus blood. Water. This should be good. There's a chance it doesn't work. And by doesn't work, I mean it turns another liquid into something else. But you can influence it. I think it's a 75% chance to turn whatever liquid you're holding into something else. Otherwise, who knows? It's a mystery. Do 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 do. And if there isn't enough, then your senses are no longer what they used to be. Reality has shifted. You hear the word water. Okay, so all water is now steam. This is a terrible idea. Well, I don't know what I was expecting. I mean, the fish aren't happy. Noita. A game about making mistakes and living with your consequences. This is pretty much a dead run. Shit. I was hoping it'd be something funny. Or more amusing. But let's do a speedrun. Why not? We've already thrown the run. Might as well just see what else I can screw up. I know fungal shifting can have a very useful effect, like turning lava into some sort of harmless substance. But you need a potion of lava to do that. And I did not. Well, what did we learn from this whole experience? Don't eat mushrooms. Kind of a crappy way to end. Oh, that's typical over here on the Dealer's Vitrium channel. The beginning sucks, the middle sucks, and the end kind of sucks too. But you don't come here for quality. You come here because you're bored. And you just want some noise in the background. Tiny worm. Another tiny worm. Boink, boink, boink. Okay, come on. Haha, you missed. Okay. Yeah, that I threw that run pretty early on. As much as I like Noita, it's something I can only really do in small bursts here and there. It's not one of those I can sit down and play for like 7 hours straight. But that will be all for tonight. Let's see. Yeah, that'll be all for tonight. Nothing to really announce. Gonna go see how the YouTube VOD came out, or YouTube side of things came out. But that, yeah. So, thank you for watching, thank you for sticking around, thank you for all the kind words and kind comments, and wherever you are, I hope you have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and I hope to see you next time, whenever that is. Goodbye.